On this episode of The Ghost Guys...
No, there was just a shadow ran right by there. Oh my God!
The only certainty in life is death.
But what comes after?
Cultures all over the world have different dedicated convictions.
But they all agree in an afterlife.
From the ancient Egyptians
to modern-day pagans,
to the Vatican.
Every corner of the world has various beliefs in what comes after.
Using the standard equipment in our self-developed tech,
we capture never-before-seen proof.
Dude, turn around, Dad, turn around!
Utilizing occult practices, some dating back thousands of years, we reach through the veil and speak to the dead like no other team has before.
Come join us as we discover new ways of documenting the afterlife.
Proving without a doubt that ghosts do exist.
We are unorthodox.
We are determined.
We are the Ghost Guys.
Tonight we are investigating a place I have been trying to get into for years. We finally got the permission. Tonight we are in East Granby, Connecticut at the old Newgate Prison and Copper Mine. So boys, we're going to go in here tonight. We're going to be underground. It's going to be cold, it's going to be wet and damp, and we're going to find some spirits tonight because there's been plenty of documented deaths here. You guys ready?
We're ready.
Brandon, good to go? You look like you need some cool air.
Wait until we get to the cave.
All right, let's go.
Old Newgate Prison and Copper Mine sits on 5 acres of land in East Granby, Connecticut. It was originally used to house prisoners of war from the American Revolution. Prisoners slept in the dark caves at night, then were released to the surface during the day to do manual labor. Conditions were hard. Death was very common, as well as escapes. We meet with our researcher to find out more.
We have Lauren with us. Good to see you again.
Yes,
Lauren's been doing our research for us, and you dug up a pile of stuff, huh?
I did. Well, this prison was the first state prison to be built in Connecticut. It's synonymous with several deaths and also many escapes, so it wasn't the best prison that was ever built. It was built in 1773.
Pretty old.
Yeah.
Yep. It was a prison until I believe the early 1900s, and then in the mid-1900s they actually turned it into a dance hall, a zoo, and there was a tank sitting out front, so it was very exciting.
A zoo?
Wow,
Yes,
that's kind
there
of
was a
cool. We didn't know
bear
that.
Yeah. There were 23 deaths in total. One of the most notable ones was actually Abel Starkey. He had about the worst luck in the world. He died in 1827, the day before the prison actually closed. He actually died trying to escape, climbing a rope in the well. He fell down the rope and he either drowned or he died from the impact. They're not sure, but it's really crap luck, I have to say.
Yeah, the day before. Do we know how long he was in there for?
I'm not sure, but I can actually tell because I have the state archive records of all of the incarcerated prisoners. So let's see.
Oh, wow.
You got pages of that, huh?
Yeah.
Wow.
He was sentenced for 20 years. He was only 35 years old, and there's his dies from escaping. And he was a counterfeiter, actually.
Okay.
For Newgate were not very good. Most of the prisoners referred to it as hell. There was no natural light. They were kept in iron chains. The hygiene was terrible. There were fleas and lice all over the floor, along with muck, and disease and sickness ran rampant. And it closed actually in 1827 to prisoners because the conditions were considered so inhumane. In terms of paranormal activity, I believe you're the first people to investigate.
We are,
okay,
yeah.
Yes.
You bugged someone enough to say yes.
Yes. There have been a lot of reports of paranormal activity from visitors and staff. There have been loud screams, claims of being touched. They hear voices in the tunnels. The mine shaft where Abel Starkey fell down the rope, they actually see his ghostly face appear in one of the rooms. There was a visitor that came into the prison at one point who was actually shown the prison by what he thought was actually a tour guide, but the person pretty much just disappeared in front of him. So that was another part of activity. They think he was actually the spirit of a past prisoner.
So we're getting some full-blown apparitions in this place.
Yeah.
All right.
So,
I like to hear. And you got some photos, right?
oh, I do have photos. Yeah.
What do we have here?
We got a close up.
Yeah. This photo was actually taken by a blogger online. I still can't find their name, but this is actually the top side of the guardhouse, and this was taken in the early I think it was the early 90s, and there were no visitors here at the time, and nobody's actually allowed upstairs there. So it's a very, very creepy photo.
That is crazy.
Matilda.
Yeah,
Yes,
like
that's
it looks.
exactly what I thought.
Yeah,
It looks like someone from like a kid from the 70s,
Yep.
almost. Like that's crazy.
We decide to join a tour of the mine to see how big it actually is.
This is the only natural source of light there is in the whole mine. There was a prisoner named Abel Starkey. Everyone knew Abel always had $100. He made it at the nail shop. He'd say, I'm going to bribe a guard, I'm going to get out of here. Abel's waiting. He's down here, he's bribed the guard. He's waiting for the guard to lift up the hatch, throw the rope. Finally, the hatch opens, the rope comes down, and Abel starts climbing. He's halfway up, he can see the stars. The rope broke. Abel falls 30 feet to his death into 20 feet of water. Everybody's saying, check his pockets, check his pockets. Guess what? Abel didn't have $100 anymore. And what happened? Did the guard cut the rope? Did the rope break? We are never, ever gonna know. Welcome to solitary confinement. And believe it or not, people were here. Here's a hook where they were actually chained to, and there was another hook there as well. Now there are some initials here, but these look like they could have been carved by tourists because they're not very deep. These are very, very deep. Okay, so there's a ore shaft right here. Do you see all this rubble? Well, these prisoners were put here in 1794. Their names were Crawford and Humphrey, and they didn't like it. So they decided to get out. They found this ore shaft full of rock, and of course it goes straight up. So they started pulling all the rock out. Well, guess what? At 3 in the morning, they got what they wanted, because at 3 in the morning, everything you see here came crashing down. Do you think they're here with us still? Welcome to the bottom of the mine. You are 70 feet underground. The very first prisoner was put here. His name was John Henson. When they decided it was safe to be a prison, they went to Captain Veets and said, Captain Veets, would you like to be in charge of the prison? He said, yes, give me a prisoner. They did. They gave him John Henson. Every day, Captain Veets would yell down that other ore shaft, John Henson, are you good? Every day, John Henson would yell back, I'm good. The 18th day, John Henson didn't answer. Everybody said, what happened, Veets? This was an inescapable prison. He said, well, I'll be honest. That night, there was a horrible storm. Supposedly, during the storm, a mysterious woman came over the mountain and dropped a rope down that shaft. And guess what? Henson climbed up, got away, and so did she. They were never, ever caught. The miners came so deep in the earth, they hit the water table, and they couldn't pump all the water out, so they dug these drainage shafts. 3 men, supposedly, were trying to get out one day, and there was a huge rock there. They couldn't ship it, they couldn't move it, they couldn't get around it. So they said, hey, we're going to get smart. We're going to smuggle coal down here. Light the coal, crack the rock, we'll get out. Well, it's so damp here that the coal smoldered and it smoked. And of course, the smoke overpowered them, and they died right there.
All right, so this is the old guardhouse. So up here is just a big old empty room, but this is kind of cool, the old sign for the place. The cool thing about here is in the basement, so we're going to go downstairs. So this is the first part of the basement. These are the cells.
Watch your head, baby.
And we got this one here too. The slabs, that's probably where the guy slept. And then look at, this is your only taste of freedom right here. At least there's a good view though.
Yeah, this is nice.
Yeah, I mean, if I had to do hard time, I'd probably do it here.
We're making history. We've never done this before. We're going to be the first paranormal team to ever investigate Old Newgate Prison.
That's right.
So that's it. The ghost guys are making it first. First thing I want to do,
First and
also
only.
get around this window, the pictures of the ghosts.
All the corners? Yeah. So one of
The second from the right, or the third from the left. We think it's the one not all the way in the corner.
Yeah, it looks like it's above a door, so.
Third one.
So it's not, come over to me.
Alright, so it looks like she was kind of sitting there like this.
Yeah, you look just like a soda.
Thank you. Do you have a phone on you? Can you take a photo so we can see if we can match up like the resolution and all that too?
No, my phone's dying.
What about Monday? With his phone in this?
Yeah.
So I'm just noticing in this photo, the window is open. Which is weird because it looks like she's behind glass.
But you
Why do you have the photo?
You can kind of see him.
Yeah.
My phone.
Oh yeah, we can see it. We can see you a little bit.
Kinda, it's hard.
Yeah. What's up, Matilda? All right.
Oh, I should have
What?
been a little bit closer. But that's you.
No, but still, totally night and day, dude. It's different. Like,
The window's wide open though.
yeah, like look at like her. She's so solid. Like that window was open and back in the day. That, yeah, no, I don't know, dude. That's kind of weird. And like, my head looks way smaller than hers. Like that looks like just like a little bloob in my head. She looks way bigger, dude. I don't know. We'll have to
I
throw
don't
those up
know.
on the computer afterwards.
Take a look-see. This is what you were saying was cold?
It started to get chilly.
Oh my god.
Once you get used
now
to
I
it.
have a sweater for like a thermal for no reason.
Wait until you get down lower.
This is as cold as it gets.
52 degrees is freezing,
58
man.
degrees, and it's not.
No, it's 52.
First off, a refrigerator is 40 and under.
Yeah, would you hang out in a refrigerator?
I don't know, but it's refreshing when it's warm. I can't see. I can't see.
Oh my god, I'm gonna
freaking
block my
out.
head.
Okay, so let me get on.
Oh wait, turn on the desire.
Yep.
Oh yeah.
Hold on, yeah, let me find where my light is.
Oh god.
And you want
Okay,
to
now that we all have
too?
light
Just
on.
here, I'll get a regular flashlight going too, just as a.
Oh, this is awful. Devin, you're going the wrong way.
Stop it. There's a rock.
Oh my God.
Stop.
Deb's gonna die the first 5 minutes.
No.
Another ghost at
I
it.
feel with my feet, guys. Are we gonna go?
Wanna go to solitary first?
You want to just start off solitary?
Yeah.
I'm gonna need a light. For
This
that.
is where I hit my head the first time.
Here we go. This is how dwarves lived every day.
Yeah, this is how these prisoners lived every day.
You think?
For a good 18 days in a row, and then they bounced.
I can't believe you guys convinced me to carry this thermal.
Do some EVP work?
EVP is always a good one. You got an EVP? Oh, careful with the water. Oh, water should amplify a little bit, right?
Well, water's a conductor of paranormal
A little
activity.
bit of energy.
Alright, so, what was the name of the guy that they think was here with the WD?
There's a, William Dickinson. Dixon.
William Dixon, are you here with us? If so, we want to introduce ourselves. My name is Ben.
I'm Brandon.
I'm Devin.
I have a device in my hand with an orange light. You can speak into that, and hopefully we can hear you. First. Is there anyone here with us? If so, can you tell us your name? Can you tell us what crime you were accused of to be put here?
Jared, you got that, man?
Is there anyone here with us? If so, can you tell us your name? Can you tell us what crime you were accused of to be put here? Are those footsteps?
I don't know, those are the footsteps.
Did you hear that? That wasn't going on when we recorded that.
I don't know what that was.
Yeah, but listen, it sounds like footsteps.
I feel like you just talked wrong.
Right there, those.
Yeah, she was smart. I didn't see it a little bit.
No. Jared, do another one. Let's get some names in here.
We capture an EVP that sounds like footsteps.
And so, can you tell us your name? Can you tell us what crime you were accused of when you put here? Are those footsteps?
I don't know.
Can you tell us what crime you were accused of when you put here? Can you tell us what crime you were accused of when you put here? Is there anyone here with us that wants to talk?
Can you tell us your name?
Can you tell us how many of you are here? Yeah, my voice carries.
Dude, your voice is just booming.
Boom!
Zeus himself.
Whoa, right there, you hear that?
But I hear crap.
When we say it?
It's like,
Yeah, listen, right after ask how many are here. Is there anyone here with us that wants to talk?
Can you tell us your name?
Can you tell us how many of you are here?
Whoa.
Yeah, right there, that is legit a voice.
What is
Okay,
that?
hold that a sec.
What does it say?
That's what I'm trying to...
We capture this EVP of a former prisoner.
Wants to talk?
Can you tell us your name?
Can you tell us how many of you are here?
Whoa.
Yeah, right there, that is legit a voice.
What is
Okay,
that?
hold that. Can you tell us how many of you are here? Can you tell us how many of you are here? So that lights up not super bright, so...
Yeah, that's a face of determination.
excuse me.
Look at that.
Yeah, I'm still in here. I'm attracting them with my brisket flavor.
How do you think you grow such a nice beard, both of you?
Testosterone. High testosterone.
What's that like?
Alright, so we're going to try the Ovilus 5.
Alright.
This has a word data bank stored in it, and what it's going to do is going to emit an energy field around it, and spirits are going to interact so they can use this to speak to us. So let's turn this on.
It's kind of rough.
This device works similar to the other one. Just try to talk through it, and we can hear words come out. Is there a prisoner here with us?
It's looking for stuff.
Yeah, it's picking up a little bit of energy, but let's not ask questions.
No. Like, is there anyone in here? See, I scared him. You wanna talk to me or Ben here?
So we heard back in the day the conditions here were horrible.
Myself.
You want to be by myself? This is solitary.
This is all
Solitary confinement. So you were here by yourself?
Page. Sex, haze, myself, page.
Myself. That would be maybe with the solitary. M. What's the letters part? Carved over here. W.
We have an M though.
WM. Right there, dude.
William? Something?
Yeah. Okay. So
We have to check the page.
Foreign.
British.
Yeah. Were you a British soldier?
Here we go.
Here we go.
Like, is there anyone in here? See, I scared him. You wanna talk to me or Ben here?
So we heard back in the day the conditions here were horrible.
Myself.
So we heard back in the day the conditions here were horrible.
Myself.
So we heard back in the day the conditions here were horrible.
Myself.
So it's still a little light out, but
Light out.
that's literally all the light those guys had, huh?
Sick.
Imagine that.
You got night vision on?
Yeah, let me shut it off real quick.
I turned mine on.
So, like, I can see you barely.
We can zoom right out. I can see everything.
Yeah.
Focus on that rope right there. Okay, back to the night vision. So,
Try the Ovilus here.
might as well. Maybe some EVP? Because this right around this area would be right there.
Yeah, try the EVPs first.
So you don't know if he died on impact or died from drowning?
Yeah, it said it was unclear. All right, Abel, we have this device. We can
try to speak through this, maybe we can hear you a little better. You want to know why you're here with us, Abel? Can you tell us what killed you? Was it the fall or was it the water? Yeah, that's good. Whoa! 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 Something just touched my ear, dude. Oh, like flicked it.
Was it a water gun?
No. What the hell?
Then I want to talk to you.
Oh. Yeah, it's not water, dude. There's no bats in here right now, is there?
No.
Jeez. Alright, we got my attention. Was that you? Who just touched me? Can you tell us your name?
What's that? What?
We captured this strange noise while asking questions at the well.
Who just touched me? Can you tell us your name?
What?
What makes this evidence even more compelling is that at the same time, Brandon captures this mist and a shadow moving at the same exact time.
Can you tell us your name?
What's that? What?
We debunked this as not being our breath because the cave is 52 degrees year-round, and this is the only time we get a mist on camera the whole night.
What?
Can you tell us your name?
What's that? What?
Can you tell us your name?
What's that? What?
We're going to run the parabolic microphone now. It has a dish which is going to concentrate any noise we get straight into the microphone. So with the headphones we can hear it, but we also have an EVP recorder hooked up as well. So I'll be able to hear it in live time. We're going to be able to record it. If there's someone here, can you tell us your name? Whoa!
My God.
No, there was just a shadow ran right by there.
Where?
Oh,
And it's not IR?
no. Like literally. Oh, wow. Let me show you.
I think I was pointed right at
My camera definitely
I think
was.
that's-
But it
that's
just
what
went like that real quick. Right through here. About yay tall.
Oh.
Although we don't capture the shadow that I saw, we do get this orb, and then this quick light anomaly.
Can you tell us your name? Whoa!
My God.
No, there was just a shadow ran. If there's someone here, can you tell us your name? Is there someone over here? Did we just see you? I just heard a voice on the side, get out. Who was the shadow I just saw run by? Are you guys trying to escape?
I'm gonna climb this pole.
Oh my God! A little girl just said hello real loud.
Damn.
out here, I gotta play that back. Holy
God. I'm like halfway over the pole.
Holy dude, that was clear
Oh
as
my
day.
God.
We captured not one, but two different EVPs on our parabolic microphone. The first one tells us to leave, while the second sounds more like a curious child.
I just heard a voice on the say, get out. Oh my God! Oh my God! Oh my God!
What is that?
What is that?
Flashing down in there.
Alright. I guess it is getting a little chilly. We'll put that shirt on. Are we stopping right here or are we going? Where are we going?
What are we doing?
I don't know, but if we're
You're
stopping.
leading the way, Brando.
Is this where you want to start EVPing? Oh, here's the tunnel.
Or do you want to do up that little grate where those people died from the smoke?
We could go that way. There's more room there.
That's right here.
That's right here, with the exit sign.
Maybe a little bit more.
John Henson, are you good? What's that?
There's a lot of water.
Are you good?
Keep doing it.
Hey, you good? John, you good?
There's a lot of water.
Yeah. Wow, you already muffled that.
I don't want it.
Oh.
That's what the hobby on too. Trap. Trap, bam.
Trap?
Trap.
We got a landslide, baby? He's not good?
He's a rock. Were you trapped in here?
What happens next is totally unexpected. One of the Newgate employees that is with us starts to pick up the emotions of the former prisoners.
Who else is down here?
You feeling sad? Yeah.
Why are you feeling that?
They might be. A lot of times.
It's my ear. Oh, never
Well, that's the thing. I like, reaching out to them and letting them know they're not alone.
Is there sodium down here? I feel like that water tastes salty.
You picking up on anything? Like, or just feeling sad? We gotta figure. Yeah. Well, that's the thing with spirits. A lot of times they don't know that they passed. So, like, they're not aware they're spirits. They're just living their prison days. So, like.
You look sad too. Like you're not just saying it.
literally
Like,
like crying.
you look
I'm
it.
not gonna lie to you. Like I spend so much.
Is this the first time you felt this here? Or is it like a thing that happens every once in a while?
I don't know if I guess.
I mean, it's probably a little hard to know if they're like talking back.
Yeah.
Like, because they can understand you now, you're understanding them a little.
Alright, what do you want to say, Mom?
So let's just reach out to the spirits that are in here. If you guys are here,
Feel free to talk to us.
we want to let you know that you have passed. You're not alive anymore, which means you don't have to stay here any longer. Feel free to pass on. You can go where you need to. You're no longer a prisoner. You're no longer bound by chains. Feel free to pass. Go be happy. Put that back.
As we try to help the spirits pass on, they give us this message. Does this mean the former prisoners can finally move on?
Which means you don't have to stay here any longer. Feel free to pass on. You can go where you need to. You're no longer a prisoner. You're no longer bound by chains. Feel free to pass. Go be happy. So what we have here is a Wonder Box, and it's using some software similar to the Portal Plus. It's a Phasma box, and this device has effects that can clean up the audio. It takes all the residual white noise out, so we just get the clear, straight up voice.
In live time?
Live time.
Jeez.
Oh, see how much clearer it is?
You need help?
Those are people! It just said those are people. Yes, we're people.
Those are people.
Hi, can you tell us your name?
How many of us do you see?
Okay, we're getting something. So if you can see all these lights here, this machine is going to help us hear you. Can you talk to us? Can you tell us your name?
Norman?
Norman O'Brien, I heard, yeah.
What is that?
It's laughing. Do you hear the laugh?
That sounds like a hyena laughing.
What are you laughing at? Who's here with us right now? Were you a prisoner here?
Hello.
That's the kid. Were you the kid we just saw in the mine? Were you the little person we heard down in the mines? Can you tell us how many of you guys are here? What's your name? We can hear you.
Who do you want to tell us?
Tell us your name. I'm Ben.
I'm Brandon.
What do you think my name is? Okay. It's Devin.
Ben. And who's this? You can see that one.
Is it loud?
So you said my name. Can you say one of their names? Is Abel here?
Abel? Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Is this the Abel that tried to go up the rope?
Did you hear that?
That's a frog outside. I thought I heard did you hear scuffling?
I thought I heard like a high pitched.
Yeah, chirp, chirp, chirp. There's a peeper frog outside, but I thought I heard scuffling.
Yeah, and you notice it only goes off when we ask questions.
Yeah.
Like if we say nothing, it stays quiet.
Sounds like a response, but then like it'll at the same time.
Wait, did it say Norm and Norman earlier?
Might have.
N-O-R-M. I think that's where it ends, Norm.
These are probably.
Not only does the Wonder Box say the name Norman, but Brandon finds the name Norm carved into the support beam, helping solidify the validity.
Yeah, we're gonna ask one of the spirits to come forward and answer a question for us. We want you to give us a number.
Did it say get out?
Kinds of.
Get the f out!
Get the f out.
Dude, I got a breeze going here. Dude, I got a breeze right here.
Are you angry with us? Is this battery dying? Is that what that is?
Yeah, and that's a brand new battery too.
Damn it. This is
Oh man.
Give us the color.
If you give us a color, we'll get the f out. Ooh, was that blue?
Can you say that one more time? Oh, hello? I just heard a whisper over here. Dude, I got some weird energy over here. Like, I just don't feel right.
What's wrong? How do you feel?
Like, I feel, like, anxious, nauseous, like something's about to happen.
Are you doing that to Ben? Are you taking his energy from him? What the f***? I just seen a shadow shoot across the room.
Was it my IR?
No, that definitely was not.
Where? This room here?
Yeah. Oh, I don't know if I just seen it again. It went back and forth.
I think I saw it too, right? The brick meets the wall from the chimney?
Yeah, it was shooting back. Oh, it's a bat! What is that? It's a bat or something, dude. There's something in there. There's something. Yeah, there it goes. There it is. Whoa, it's shooting.
Where?
Is it a bat?
I don't know. There's something flying around in that room. It has to
Go
be
in.
a bat.
Go in.
Is it an animal?
This is the one with the chimney.
It's the main room, right?
Yeah, I got a black light too we can turn on.
I'm afraid.
Dude, I don't know. Like,
I definitely got it flying around. And there's something. They said all the bats should be gone by now.
yeah, they're not.
Shouldn't be a bat.
Well, and if they're gonna go anywhere, they go in the cave, not a basement.
What is this? This leads down there?
No, it's like a water basin type thing. Did it go in here, maybe?
Did you capture it on your...
Yes.
Oh, yes, it's right here. What is that?
Oh my god.
No, God, it almost hit me. It's right there. It just flew by me. There's two more. Oh, there's a bunch of them in here. Ah!
They're bats?
There's a whole bunch of them. Every time I go to take a step up, there's another one. Jesus, am I getting these on camera? I hope so.
Oh my god.
Oh. Dude, there was just like 4 of them went by.
Oh, don't worry. There's no bats here this time of year.
Oh my god.
Hope you wiped your shoes.
I love how like ghosts are one thing, but we see bats and we're just bugging.
But they're moving around. They're not supposed to be here.
Really?
They went out the door. There was like 4 of them, dude.
They came in deep.
Yeah.
I felt totally lost.
Oh, my little back shirt.
We're gonna do a quick sweep of the basement now, and then we're gonna go back into the caves. But what we're doing is we're gonna have Brandon lose his hat first of all, because that's not very military 1700. But we're now dressed in garb appropriate to the era.
The best we could.
To the best we could, correct.
Yeah.
And we're gonna run the SLS and the thermal at the same time.
Yeah, the thermal.
We're having crazy activity. Good luck with all our gear so far, but we're hoping that we can get the same thing to show up in both thermal and SLS. So Abel, we heard you lost your $100. There's some silver over here you can come grab. It's right over here. Go ahead and grab it. Is there an old prisoner here that wants this silver? Can you come grab it? All right, so Deb, you're the new prisoner.
Oh, sick. Oh, what is that? Is that you?
All right, we're going to reach out to any prisoners that might be here. We got a new inmate with us. He's over here with the glasses on. His name's Devin. We want you to go show him where he can stay.
After trying the REM pod, SLS, and thermal camera for quite some time with no results, we decided to try the Wonder Box in the mine.
All right, guys, we brought this device down here.
Watch
Can you try to talk through this for us?
You just touched me?
Yeah, I did.
Watch your head back.
That was weird. This just went up to 10.
10. I moved the
REM pod, yeah.
Is it saying your name?
It's not saying my name.
Ben's name.
Who's here with us?
My name.
Is Abel down here? Abel, are you here? Do you know who we are?
What?
Do you know who this is? Did it say Devin?
That sounded kind of, it was 2-syllable.
What about the guy facing down the cave over there? Who's that? Brendan. Oh, there we go. All right, so who are you? Were you one of the prisoners or slaves here?
Kind of sound like oh yeah.
Long, yeah.
They're having like full-on conversation.
Yeah, we got two now.
Let's do it. Can you say that again for us? Are any of the guards here? What the hell? He says.
That's a loud yell. That's perfect.
Yeah, we can hear you. Who are you? This will get louder.
Yeah. Yeah, just move it up there. Let's go back down again.
Yeah, you're not gonna hear from that?
It's 1.3 over here now.
Maybe that exit sign.
Yeah, but when I put it up to it, there's nothing. There was nothing earlier.
Now it's 13.
Oh, yeah, sure.
Yeah.
Earlier
Yeah.
it wasn't. I kept on trying to.
No, you just turned it away every time you put it up there.
No, it's
Oh, Pat!
Oh!
Right there, above your head. Did you see it?
yeah,
Saw
I seen
something
it
with
fly by.
Yeah, and I was there. That's a dive bomb me.
I can't believe that! We're under attack. Why, are you mocking
He
us?
said that, you guys don't like the bats?
Oh my god, it dive bombed you.
Although this prison has been closed for almost 200 years, it seems some of the prisoners are still serving their sentences. A place they nicknamed Hell still has a hold on these poor souls. They lived in horrid conditions, but we hope that they can now realize they have passed and can move on. For those who can't, we hope one day they find peace.
Play that again. Play it again. Play. Pause. It's gonna do it. I don't know how to stop it.
Every time! This guy, every time with this.